and welcome to week number 32 of the pregnancy. Yeah, it's been quite a good week this week actually. I'm tired, I must say. So the tiredness, it's similar to what it was in the first trimester. So you're exhausted, absolutely exhausted. And also I've noticed my hormones have come back, and they've come back quite a lot, significantly. I mean, for example, poor David, he came home the other day and I'd promised him, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this really nice dinner, and because I was so exhausted I just got in and fell asleep, and then he got back and he's like, yay, so it's dinner, and I was like, haven't made it, and just burst into tears. And it's like, well, what do you want? And even the thought of trying to pick dinner was just like, I don't know. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I don't know, hormone. Honestly, I can't express to you, it's like a freaking roller coaster. And I'm ready to just kind of like be even. It's like PMTing for God knows months on end. So yeah, I think those are the two biggest things this week. Is not sleeping as well is also huge. So if anybody has any recommendations, because quite frankly I'm really struggling. David was away the other night, and I have this bed is actually, I think it's like even bigger than a Super King. It's like some extra large huge size bed, and I've got lots of pillows and I've got all the space, and yet I still couldn't sleep. So I don't know what's going on, but sleep is really eluding me. I just cannot get comfortable, and I've got a pregnancy pillow that just ends up making me feel really hot. I'm trying the lavender and the meditation and having sleep stories on before I go to bed, everything, reading, not looking at my phone. Nothing, I repeat, nothing seems to be working at this point. I am so tired. And in fact, I was talking to a girl from the NCT, and she just said, because it's like, how are you sleeping? She's further along than I am. I was like, oh, I'm not really, but you know, I just sleep in the day, so I take a couple of hours nap. And I was like, oh, I've been really trying not to, so let's sleep in the night time. And she was like, well, you're going to be doing it when the baby's here anyway, so you might as well just start the pattern off now. So I think I'm going to try that. I'm not very good at sleeping in the day, but that being said, by the time the afternoon hits, I am so exhausted. And bearing in mind I'm on bed rest and not even supposed to be going out the house that much, I'm still so tired. But yeah, I could easily sleep, so I'm going to start doing that. So hopefully next week I'll be looking, I have a few less bags underneath my eyes, because I'm just feeling shattered right now, is what I would say. Other things that have happened this week is we had our growth scan. So we had a 32-week growth scan because the placenta was low at my 20-week scan, and it went well actually. Beforehand I didn't realise how nervous I was, and I think it was a combination. It was a combination of see what's happened, and I was really worried about the baby throughout the whole episode, and I know everybody kept on saying it's actually you that's in trouble, like it's you that's got the pain, it's you that's got this fibroid, it's you that's got this. I was still worried about her, because obviously I had to take medication, and I think all of that started to come into play just before we went. But yeah, it went really well. So they just call you into the room. She did a scan over the belly just to check all of her sizes. She's measuring at 4.5 pounds. That's 32 weeks, she's 4.5 pounds already. So she's looking to be quite a big baby. And obviously I'm having to have a C-section, so you know, I'm happy with her being a little chunk. So yeah, I'm excited to meet her. But yeah, and the amazing thing is, it's like little baby girl knew that I'd been panicking, because when they scanned her little face, she's actually smiling at one of the screen. I mean, it's probably just some sort of, I don't know, reflux reaction, but it just looks like she's smiling. I'm going to insert a picture here. So yeah, that's the first little picture of her. I'm so so excited to meet her, and I think it was just quite reassuring to know that like she's just in there smiling away, being happy little bunny. She is currently, her head's up here and her bottom's down there, so she does need to spin. I've been looking on YouTube for spinning videos because I do need her to turn around. Now I know they can turn around really last minute, and I know it doesn't really make as much difference because obviously I'm not going to be having a natural labour. But I don't know if it's just better for them. I think I've been reading, so I want her to be able to be in the optimum position for her. She's been kicking away. She has quiet days, and she has quite, like, not quiet, like I still feel her moving, but she's just a bit more sluggish, and then she has days where she's just completely like thrashing around and just banging away. So today she's a tiny bit more quiet, but I'm still feeling, I think it's supposed to feel about 10 movements an hour, so I'm still getting that, so nothing to worry about. Touch wood. Yes, so yeah, that went really well, and it was really nice. And David and I have a little tradition of whenever we go and get a scan, we see her, we then go and get something I'm not really supposed to be having at all, but it's like my treat, is a smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel, because we just love them, and it's my one vice throughout this pregnancy. I'm not smoking, which I don't do anyway, but I'm not drinking, I'm staying away from all the foods and doing all these things, and I was just like, I have my vitamins every day, but just one scan every time we see her. It's like our little tradition, and it's really nice, and we get it from a reputable place where we know the quality and etc is good. So yeah, that was really nice. We kind of did that, and yeah, it's good to know that she's doing well in there. And other than that, we met up with the NCT people. We all went out for dinner, so not as part of the actual course, but we met up with our violation a week later, which was really nice actually, and a few of the girls were like, we have to meet up, we have to go out for a drink, and I think that's quite reassuring because like I say, I have been going quite up and down, and I think having people around that are going through that, like you feel a little bit less crazy, because like even they were like, I keep crying at nothing, and I'm like, oh thank God it's not just me. So it's quite nice to have people around that are going through what you're going through. So very much I'm going to start trying to meet up with them, because they're a really lovely bunch of people. Yeah, it'd be good to get to know them a little bit better, and our little babies get to know each other a little bit better. It's really nice. We've had a friend, and she has a little baby boy. She works for my husband's company, husband's fiance's company, and she has a little baby, and she did NCT, I think he's 4 or 5 now, and they did NCT obviously 4 or 5 years ago, and there's photos of the little babies, and then she had like comparative shot now, and David got so excited. He was like, that's what I want for our little one, and I'm kind of like, so do I want her to have people that she can like know from babyhood, and that's not necessarily, it has to be the NCT people, because that's way too much pressure on just a group of strangers. Like we also have friends in the area that have like young children, and I'm very much intent upon doing classes so that I can get to know more people as well, and so that little baby girl can socialise, because I've been watching that BBC documentary and the importance of socialising your children, even from a very young age, how much it can form them. So I'm going to be making sure she meets lots of people, doesn't get overwhelmed by it hopefully, but like I'm just going to be like, pushy mum, you will meet lots of people. It's so weird to think about the post now. It's so, because it's becoming so real, it's so close, yeah. And then this weekend we are going to be putting up her furniture, so apologies if it falls apart, darling, we're trying our best. We're going to be putting that up, so I should be able to start putting all her clothes in her room and doing all those things, because another thing that's, my mind is like baby brain, which is another symptom, but another thing I've been doing is 100% nesting. 100%. Now I don't know if it's because I'm stuck in the house much more than I necessarily would be, but I mean I've been sorting out the cupboards, sorting out like all our coats and things, and just doing all the washing, making sure everything's done, like doing all the little baby girl's washing as well, because obviously you're supposed to wash your children's all her clothes prior to putting them on her. And I've just literally just been sorting out everything that I can possibly get my hands on. We had somebody, he was away travelling, but he left all of his stuff in the room, and he was there beforehand, and the room hadn't really been cleaned properly, so I went to town and absolutely cleaned that place up. And it's just things like that. So it's just, I've been doing lots and lots of tidying and cleaning, and I'm already writing lists of things that I want to do a few weeks before she's born. Like, I want to do a massive cook up and freeze loads of food, because I want to be as healthy as possible, particularly when breastfeeding, because obviously what I eat she eats, so I still want her to get the nutritional value that I'm getting. So yeah, there's just tons and tons and tons of stuff, and then I keep on thinking of random new things, and I'm certain a lot of that has to do with nesting. Some of it has to do with my personality, I do appreciate that, but some of it has to do with nesting as well. I think David's finding it hilarious, so I'm like rushing around the place. He keeps going, do one thing a day, because I try and do 10, and then I start getting like Braxton Hicks, and then it's like, oh, I can't do anything. So I think he's just like, if you just do one thing, take it easy. You can like do stuff as opposed to just exhausting yourself all in one day. So we have that we're doing. Yeah, other than that, this week there's not really a lot to report on. I've been getting quite hormonal, like I say. I've been going up and down, but in a very like obviously hormonal way, and I think, you know, it's just a matter of managing that. And yeah, that's it really. But other than that, let me show you the bump for 32 weeks. Okay, so oof. Okay, so she's got huge, I feel like in the last week or 2 weeks, because obviously I didn't do a bump shot last week, she's grown a ridiculous amount. So this is her from the front, and then should I do the front like that? It's her from the front, and then this is her from the side. So I do feel like she's grown quite a lot, which obviously I had confirmed because she's currently above the weight range at 4.5 pounds at 32 weeks. So yeah, she's growing really well. So other than that, that's really it from me. Just I look forward to speaking to you next week, and yeah, just giving you more updates. I'll speak to you later. Bye.